Hello, everyone. If you're there, say hello. Thank you for tuning in at CM Machine Services. Let me introduce myself. My name is George. I am the Director of Sales here at CM Machine Services. I'm a little dressed down today. Today we're going to do a little bit of a gonzo video as to displaying and showing the demo of our bone crusher grinder, our pre-breaker, pre-crusher, and our bone crusher Model 180 machine. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a small little insight tour of our company so that way you can see who we are and what we do. We are a equipment sales, service, and custom stainless steel fabrication. And I'm going to turn the camera around right now so that you can see who we are, and then also come back to the machines that you are interested in. We've had a lot of inquiries, a lot of people, big demand for this new technology, this new machines that we have been in development for the last 3 years, and finally we are ready to do a great formal video, and we are going to show you and explain to you everything in this video process. Over here is just our fabrication company, Custom Stainless Steel. Our employees here, I've asked them to stop. So we do custom stainless steel. So you see one of our employees working there, and that's our fabrication area. And we have our 2 machines that we are going to demo here, and our service area too. So if you have service equipment to be serviced, we have that a whole section here as well. This is our first time that we are doing this live video. I'm not sure if I should be aiming the camera this way or this way. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay, so I have to go this way. I guess I can't do it the other way. All right, guys. So what I want to show you here today is I'm going to do a little back over here so that you can see the 2 machines. So I will explain to you that this machine here is what we call the pre-breaker. And on this pre-breaker, there are a couple of setups that a customer can do. I will go over and show you the product sample that we have so that you can determine if this machines are right for you. And why is it that when someone is doing pet food, they want to be able to do, or dog food, pet food, depending on the bones that you use, each machine will have a different reaction and how it breaks, and down to the point where it goes into an emulsified or a minced state. Keep in mind that when crushing bone to pet food, it's got to work in stages. This is what we call the pre-crusher. The pre-breaker machine is used to be able to, the idea behind it, depending on the bone that you are using. In this case, we are going to use only beef bone and femur bone, and there's some ribs over there. And one of the biggest challenges is the femur bone, which is one of the hardest. I'm going to show you over here. See a sample over here. These are big bones here. This is an average size of 12 inches long to and the random of thickness of 3 to 5 inches. I'm going to show you the inside here. Here's more product sample. We're going to be able to just dump. The majority of customers want to be able to dump this in one shot and walk away. Here's some other product samples. So this is fresh product. The machine here, this is the pre-breaker. We want to be able to just dump this inside here and see how it works. We have this machine here. We've already tested with some frozen knuckles, and that worked quite well. Keeping in mind that when working with this machine, you have a couple of setups. Over here, you have the machine that is able to work with a 200-liter buggy. So as the product is falling down, it'll fill it up, and the customer can take this and transfer it to the next machine. Okay? Now, this is also the output of this machine. But the ideal thing for fast production for the customers that can afford buying the transfer conveyor, we don't have that right now. That's in process. We are going to have one. Hopefully, a future video, you'll see that again. And what the idea is to have efficient, fast production, you can have between these two machines the conveyor that when the product is crushing for the first time, that the conveyor will be here in between and automatically dump into here. And then obviously this machine will have to be angled in a different position, and then it'll dump sideways and the product will come out this way. Again, that's one stage. You can have another conveyor coming out of this one going into a grinder. And that we have a process like that for one of our customers. You can go directly from the grinder, you can go directly to a paste machine, depending on your final product requirements. So over here, we also have for one customer that we've done a platform for loading the product in. They have a platform here, that's an option, but you can also have a conveyor for more efficiency to gradually dump the product and have no issues whatsoever to dump. I have one customer that also has a column dumper. So you have platform, column dumper, 200-liter buggy, or conveyor, okay? I would say the less stressful is a conveyor and more efficient. Dropping it there gradually, and then another conveyor between this machine and that machine, and dropping it there. Now, why is it that it's in stages? Can this machine also do these bones here? Yes, it can. It can do these bones. These are femur bones here. As you can see, this is about an average of 12 inches, okay? So what it can do this size bones. This is a femur bone. If you have chicken bone, bison bone, pork bone. Now, the softer bones, this machine will handle it. It's like butter for this machine, right? So we have great technology over here. I'm going to touch base a little bit on the technology, do a full walk around of this machine so that you can understand. This is our machine, manufactured by CM Machine Services, both these machines. This is ours, okay? And we can certify these machines depending on where you live, what country you're from. This one is already dedicated to a customer in the U.S. We are going to be doing UL certification, okay? UL certification for this machine. And we have another one there ready to go for one of our Canadian customers. That is going to be certified as well, SPE 1000, according to the rules and regulations, all nicely done. And over there, I'm going to touch base a little bit on that machine, on the under the hood. You see the hoods over there are lifted off. Everything is done nicely, easy for the customer to be able to handle. Clean. Maintenance is a key thing of this machine here. Maintenance and the ability to clean and wash at the end of the day of the process. This machine right here is also one of the key players. This is a great machine to bring that large bone down to an average of 30 to 80 millimeters in diameter, thickness. It has a variable random sizes when it breaks down. Why it's important is so that it causes less stress for this one. Although this can do this type of bone here in one shot, but then it depends on your setup. You can have a small operation, maybe a farm, maybe a dog breeder, someone that has a smaller capacity. Although this is a high production machine, you can buy this one first. If you still need the more power, the advantage of this machine here is that it breaks it down much faster so that the product will go down much easier on this one like butter. And this will then crush your bone to a fine particles that will allow for the product to be more manageable. Now, what I'm going to do here right now is just give a little bit of a walk around of this machine here. We have different versions of this machine depending on the customer setup. This is one version, but we do have a slightly different model that we are going to improve on this machine here, maybe bigger. Here is the control panel. As you can see, this machine has already been certified, okay? And it has the emergency start, stop, and a jog reverse in case there is too much product dumped at the same time. User has the ability on the platform here to be able to stop, manage, fully control the product when they're dumping. Right now you're seeing here the ladder as to how our customer is going to be, or our technician is going to be operating the machine on the demo. And I will be on this ladder over here also showing you how the product is going to crush the bone. That's going to destroy these bones right here. Okay, excellent product sample that you're going to see. Now these are money maker machines. These machines here will make your company operate efficiently, and it's very robust. We've had more than 3 years to develop this machine. I want to show you the inside before we start the production and the demo. I'm going to show you the inside of the chute. The chute level here is to food safety regulations, so that the person cannot reach by hand everything down there. It has a mirror, okay? And I'm just going to walk up in here so that you can see what it looks like. Now, those are 2 large rollers. That's the top. But this machine actually has a total of 5 rollers. We have different size rollers, which will allow the bone to break down multi-levels. When it comes down on this part here, it has 2 smaller rollers that will break down the bone to the smaller size. Now, keeping in mind what the biggest challenge of these machines that others, competitors on the market, is the ability to clean. And that was a challenge that we overcame. Over here, it's easy to lift up the hoods, and you can see them here on the floor. And here is the chute. Everything is so easy to operate and change. I want to just show you very quickly from far away, not too close, because we have competitors out there. Everything is stainless steel, food grade. Everything is stainless steel, all the knives. And you can see that there's the rollers, and at the bottom there's other rollers. That there controls how the product is dropped. And we have safety in mind. Safety so that this part here only operates when the bin is inside. When the bin is not on the inside, there's a safety switch there, so safety in mind. When the safety switch is triggered, that's when the machine can operate. And in regards to the washing, at the end of the day, the operation, the person can take a power wash and wash it. And here is the 2 sides that the person will only remove 2 4 screws on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy to take out handles. It is a little heavy, but this is the technology of the crushing the bones. The bones are nice and tight on that. So over here, I've already gone through the bone crusher pre-breaker here. Has the controls there. Very simple mechanics. Easy to do maintenance if you run into any problems. We didn't want to over-sophisticate the machine to the point where maintenance people cannot fix it. So we have here mobile ability to, depending on your operation. So I want to talk about this part here a little bit. Depending on your operation, how you want to set this part up, we can have a platform as well for this model. That's an option, and you are able to control this and move it. Also, you can have a conveyor belt going this way. You dump the product on the conveyor belt and operate that way. So this is my recommendation, either a conveyor belt or platform, depending on your operation and how you are cutting. Now, this model here, I would like to emphasize that, yes, it's strong, it can do these type big bones, but I would rather have the customer not stress the machine out. It has the capability, it's been rigorously tested, but I would say, look, if you want to be more efficient and have this machine last you a lifetime, and you want to be able to drop big, large bones and have a very efficient operation, look at this one here, consider this one here to pre-break it and then have it go through here. Think of it in stages, and that way it'll work for you. Otherwise, start with this model first, and then that way you can see if you want to increase the speed. Now, well, how do you increase the speed? Well, you increase the speed by getting that one right there. That one will help you increase the speed, right? Because that one there will allow you to pre-crush, pre-break, to, I'd say, around average size golf ball size. Okay, that'll allow you to do that, and then be very painless to use on this machine and crush on this machine. Fantastic machines, easy to clean. When at the end of the day, when the person wants to clean this machine, wash it down, it has a hole over here so that the water can drain down. We've tried to make it as waterproof as possible as we could, and the covers over here, easy to take out. Okay, it's just hardly no tools to be used in order to remove this. So you have these knobs here that you can release, and you can release the covers in case you need to add gear oil onto the motors. Okay, in case you need to access the very robust motor. Okay, it is I believe 18 kilowatts motor. This model here is 220 volts, 60 hertz, three-phase. These are three-phase models. Right now, the standard for these machines are 220 volts, 60 hertz, three-phase. There can be customized power if required. So this here is going to be, at the end of the day, the customer has the ability to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, move this out, and then you have full access to the sides of power washing, removing the chute very easily. It has, again, a knob here, and it also has the ability for this to just tilt over safely and then wash. You have full access to the washing of the head. That is a key feature of this machine, and that is the amazing part of this machine, is that it has simplicity and the ability for the customer at the end of the day to be able to wash the machine. You might be asking, why is this so big? Well, it has a big motor over here. You've seen it there on that end there. I can quickly show that there. What are these panels for? All these panels are, again, kept in mind that it's easy to access the inside parts of the machine. There is the whole control panel over here. I'm going to open up the control panel. I'm going to walk around, and I'm going to show you how it is. I've already showed you that there is safety in mind here. And over here, you'll see the control panel. This is where all the electrics are for this machine, right? So we can do this UL certified. We can do a certification according to what is required, okay? To the SPE 1000. Which is the rules and regulations for safety of the machines. So that's the whole control panel there. It has covers at the bottom. Okay, all food safe, ready. Full stainless steel. The machine is full stainless steel. Okay, and everything, again, easy to access. Right, so as you can see, the top part there is the big, large motor thing. But the insides here, there's a reason. So what is the other reason? Why is it so long? Well, it's kept in mind that not only can you use the 200-liter buggy, but also the extra space that we have there is so that a person can put a conveyor system inside there, a bucket conveyor, so that the product safely drops down and that the conveyor can collect the product and carry it over to the next machine, to your next either mixer or to your next grinder. All right, so now I'm gonna start the video. We're ready. We're gonna do this in stages. Keep in mind that the ultimate, for me, in my recommendation, for efficiency, I would say you can work this way with the 200-liter buckets. Okay, it's a little bit more cost effective, but in a full facility of production, to have that ability to keep on going and for less interruptions, more efficiency, my recommendation is to have a conveyor belt over here to feed the bones. Okay, a bucket conveyor over here, and then have another conveyor in between the machines. Okay, from one machine transfer to another. And that will keep that whole flow going. And then once it comes out from this machine, you could decide if you want the 200-liter buggies or another conveyor to the mincer or whatever other machine that you'd like to carry that product forward. You have options between these two machines and how you want to set it up. But right now I'm showing you the most basic form. It's this one here and this one here, okay? And the setup. Right now, I'm going to turn on the machine so you can hear how the machine sounds before we can turn on the product. So My guy is turning on the machine there. He's getting ready to turn on the machine. And I'm going to show you here the inside. So these knives here, for your information, this is also the hardest stainless steel. It's not what you normally see on YouTube videos of other machines here. It's 440C material, which is the hardest stainless steel. Okay, this helps with the food grade quality for food processing plants. It is the hardest stainless steel that we can get. You can look up what 440C stainless means for your reference. You can Google it up, search it up, and you will see what that is. So right now, what I'm going to do is make sure that there's a buggy inside there, and there is. And I'm going to show you just one bone right now so that you can see how this is crushing. Okay? As you can see, this destroys the bones. It really does. It's fantastic to see how this is crushed. And we will see now Eduardo here, or my assistant, is grabbing the knuckle bones. Knuckle bones. So is this machine strong enough for it to handle a whole box? Well, we're gonna see. This is a live demo. This is a live demo. So we're gonna just grab more. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Hey, folks. So I wanted to just show you that this is a great demonstration. As you can see, this machine, the way that it's developed is so that we can keep in mind that this is the ability to be able to drop the capacity of 200-liter buggies, which is those buggies right there. And the ability to drop that, and for the machine to completely crush it, it's amazing. And you can see how this production, look, there's not that much product left over here. I want to show you the product on the buggy right there before he puts some more. You can see that it can handle it. This is a great machine, high production, and you can see that let's pull this out, that it completely destroyed that. It completely destroyed that. And you can see the random pieces here can be very small. It can be to golf size, but the average is around 2 inches to 3 inches. We've done this demo before. Okay, this is fresh meat. You can see that, wow, it did an excellent job. Now you can see why and understand why it is that this is important to go in to a conveyor, and go onto this machine here, because it'll be a piece of cake. Now, what's the difference? Well, this one's gonna break it down. You're gonna see how it's gonna come out on this side here. Just want to give you a little quick thing here. That's what it looks like on the inside. Okay, that's the chute. Again, this is made for our conveyor belt and 200-liter buggies in there. So now we're gonna crush some more. So we're going to complete this part over here, this whole process of crushing, and then we're going to go on to this one here, and I'm going to start off with crushing those ones to prove to you guys that, yes, it's very capable of crushing these femur bones on this one here too. Although I would say that this one is for the pre-cut bones. So for the customer that wants to I'd say an average 6 to 8 inches, I would not recommend to go bigger. It's been tested, it's been challenged. But if you want to keep the lifelong machine, you want to take care of it. This is a great investment, and you want to make sure that you are buying the right equipment. Now, we are going to go ahead and show you that, in fact, this machine also has a stop and a jog reverse. We're going to show you that as well. So if it does get stuck, if you're working on the platform, then you would take advantage of that product if you're dumping all this all in one shot. And you can do a jog reverse. So we stopped it right there, and I had the jog reverse, and then it finishes crushing. Okay, so you have that option. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and dump these products again, and see. Isn't that amazing? Wow, great investment if you were to buy this machine. I'll tell you, that totally destroyed the bones. I'm very excited and happy on this machine here. It was time that we developed this in a very short amount of time. We were able to do the product that you've seen there. If you were to calculate how long that took to destroy the bones, you can actually calculate that this can do it in a very, very, very short amount of time. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to talk here a little bit on this here. I'm going to go over here, show you some more, and show you that we can also do the same thing on this machine. We're getting ourselves ready, and we are going to first crush the bones here to show you what it's going to be. Once we crush this, we're going to show you what the output is, right? It's clean over here. There's nothing inside here. We're going to show you what the output of this machine is. And then I'm going to show you this here. We're getting, we don't have a transfer system right here right now. And then we're going to put these ones through, and you're going to see that there is actually a difference between doing level 1 from here, and then I would say that this is different. So this machine here, you can, depending on the customer, your comfort of affordability. We've even had customers that want to buy 2 of these. Why? Because you can do first crush and then a second crush, because even bringing it back to this machine, you will also get a different consistency. Obviously, if it grinds it more than once, you're going to get a different consistency. If you grind it maybe twice, you will start getting a more of an emulsified, a gummy type product. Okay, so I'm just over here waiting for my guys to set up to be ready to drop this in. I'm going to start going in here, and I'm going to show you. This is the machine running, nice and quiet, beautiful machine. And here's the first one I want to show you. This is about 12 inches, and we're dropping it. Also, no problem. And now we're going to grab a femur bone. Okay, so now that's a femur bone, and now we're going to grab another one. Okay, no problem. These are knuckle bones, and you can see that it does in no time. Again, high efficiency and production. And I want to show you the output, okay, of the first crush. And we're going to have one of our guys here pick it up, and this is how it comes out on the first crush. Okay. You see, it's already a little bit of almost like gummy or whatnot, right? So, can the customer can now take this product from this machine and decide to do the following: mix it with a mixer, with other products, depending on your process of how you want to use this product. But you can also take this product and you can put it in a heavy-duty grinder. Okay, I'm saying grinder, heavy-duty grinder, because a heavy-duty grinder, there are people using that method to grind and come out to a minced product. Okay, for customers who are interested, we can discuss on that a little bit more. Now, I want to be able to take this product over here, okay, and we can maybe have someone start loading the tray there on here so that we can dump. Will you have some? Okay, and maybe get some more batches. Okay, so this is over here. So we have 2 of these, right? And this is from the pre-crusher. You can see that this is the stuff from the pre-crusher that came from that first machine, and now we're gonna take it and we're gonna grind it. And you understand, over here, I just wanna show you that this is clean. Over here is clean, and you're gonna see a little bit of a difference there on how this is crushing, no problem. Okay, we're gonna turn on the machine again, and you can see that by using the pre-crusher, that this is able to now take more product in more efficiently. And you can see he's gonna dump this in one shot. Go ahead, sir. Okay, we have a whole 200-liter buggy over there, and you can see that this can do very high production in terms of being able to grind, to crush these bones now on the Model 180. Okay, you can have a simple production like this, just like we're doing it. But my recommendation is to have a conveyor belt that will gradually put it in. It'll be more controlled, and it'll make the machine work better for you. Right now, this is a manual process. Okay, this is a manual process, but you can see that look, the machine has no stress, and it is coming out to a point like the sound, everything is great. Everything is working flawlessly. Okay, everything is perfect. High efficiency. We have had a lot of development in this machine and how it's going to work. Our blades are actually separated to a point where there causes no friction in metal. So you want no metal friction, and metal also transferred onto the product. Okay, this is a continuous thing here, live production here. You can see that this can do it really quick, and I want to show you here a little bit how this is happening here. Like, we're already halfway here through this 200-liter buggy, and look at the product here. Huh? The product is already coming out to like a minced product. You can definitely take this product onto another grinder and get your 4-5 millimeter output product. You can get this very pet food safe. Okay, this demo here, I think this is enough for the demo, so we're gonna stop here right now. I really want to show you the output here. So I want to show you the safety here. As soon as you pull it out, you see, as soon as we pulled it out without even stopping the machine stopped automatic. Okay, that was safety there. Now look at this product here. I want to show you. Look, it's beautiful, like gum. Okay, the product here, it has a really nice consistency. Now we're gonna be totally transparent here so that you can see and understand the bone particles that are being left behind on just this first process. Find me a bone, please, sir. Find me a little pieces of bone.
Yeah, here.
Okay, see, look at that. You do have little pieces of bone, but it's nothing that a heavy duty grinder cannot handle. Okay, a heavy duty grinder will eat this up easily, right? This is like little teeth, right? Look at that, human teeth. But you can see that the other product all around it is gummy, beautiful. Okay, so I want you to understand the investment that you are buying here is high production. It's a machine that you can rely on. It is a machine that you can have for many years. Maintenance is also easy to handle on this. The investment is worth it. In case you want to purchase any of these machines, feel free to contact myself or any of my sales team, and we will be happy to help you to get your business dog food, pet food operation. But I just want to mention and end with this note as well, just so that you can understand. This machine is not limited to only crushing bones. It could also crush pieces of wood. It could also crush other materials, even pastry materials. Okay? I want to give you a side-by-side of what the product is on, this is which one is this again?
This is the pre-breaker.
This is the pre-breaker. Okay, I want to show you the pre-breaker. Okay, and then the pre-breaker, from the pre-breaker we took it on to the 180. You can see the difference, eh? You can see the difference, that it's a different output. Now if you wanted to take, so level 1, level 2, and if you want to go to either a paste machine to get that emulsified state, you can use one of our large heavy duty paste machines. Don't go for those little Mickey Mouse type paste machines that are very small. You got to go with the big, large industrial paste machines to get your fine emulsified state. People, thank you very much for participating in this live video. And if you have someone or know someone that has these machines in mind, that you want to be able to purchase these machines, please give us a call. Here it is again from the pre-breaker, all the different variations of output. Okay, and you can have this one here. People are using this for fertilizer. People are using this for pet food.
From this one, a customer can also put into bone paste machine.
Yes, this one here, from here, you can, and even this one here, you can put on a bone paste machine. That's a great point. One of my assistants here pointed out to me, and yes, he's absolutely right. From this output of the pre-breaker over here, and you're getting this type of product over here, first level, you can also use our large heavy-duty bone paste machines. You can go from this one to the bone paste machines, okay? So this one here, I would say, in my opinion, when you are getting these chunks here, this is beef bone. Of course, if you're using pork and poultry, it's going to be smaller. You're gonna get a different consistency. But today I wanted to show you beef bone, femur bone, which is challenging. And you're going to get this and this. My recommendation, if you want to get to a more emulsified state from here, okay, pre-breaker, and this is the Model 180, which is this one here, our Model 180. Now, why do we call it the Model 180? The Model 180 is the distance over here, the shaft distance. That's why we came up with and the amount of knives and blades that we put on there. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video and demo, please show us your support. Give us a thumbs up. Provide a comment. We will be looking at this, and we will be more than happy to help you in any of these machines here, okay? Produced and manufactured by CM Machine Services. Thank you very much.